We will now move to a public request for testify. Mr. Jenkins is with us today. He contacted our subcommittee prior to this meeting and requested to testify about an agency presentation information to us. Mr. Jenkins, are you here with us? Yes, sir. Would you step to the podium, please? Mr. Jenkins, we thank you for being here with us today. Pursuant to state law, all testimony provided to this committee is under oath. Remarks that can be partially or useful to this subcommittee or committee are those that we want you to focus on. Ways in which the agency interactions with individuals and businesses, agency procedures and practices that work well, and agency procedures and practices that we could improve. Due to the number of agencies here today, Mr. Jenkins, you will have 3 minutes to provide us the testimony, and at the end of the testimony, members may ask you questions if you desire. Do you understand? So, Mr. Jenkins, at this time, we're going to have to swear you in. So would you please raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear all testimony that you're giving today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Yes, sir. And you understand you have 3 minutes?
Yes, sir.
And that's the clock up there.
Yes, sir.
So let us hear from you. Go ahead.
Good morning, and it's good to see you again. But I'm coming to discuss the Department of Commerce.
Can I ask you one question?
Yes, sir.
Your mask is making your words distorted.
Okay.
If you would like, we could probably hear you better. You're up there by yourself.
Very well. But I'm coming to discuss the Department of Employment Workforce, who applied an legal bar against my name and my character. The legal bar was barred from applying, which went from July 19, 2013 up until December 30, 2018, without justification and without notification. Now, I am still casting an insufficient fund check from the state of South Carolina regarding discrimination, retaliation, cover-up, and a conspiracy. I have been denied justice, but this injustice is still before the face of those that did it, those that covered it up, and those that protected the wrong. Now, the document that you have about the last time I came before the subcommittee, I gave you inter-office communication, where a government official discussed how to deal with bar from applying, how to address me. Now, this time, they placed their crime on NeoGov. Today, you have actual documentation from NeoGov which dispute every lie that the state of South Carolina told me and has told the courts. Now, you have at least 6 documentation from NeoGov, and each one of you all have a copy, because I'm giving it to the representative who have provided you with those copies. The problem that I have is that we can pray prayers, and we can pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States. But when the state of South Carolina stands against one of its own citizens in wrongdoing, and we sit here, and we go to our church on Sunday morning, and we sit here as though no wrong has been done, and no one has been held accountable. But you may go, and you may deceive yourself, and you may deceive others. But one thing you don't deceive is a righteous judge, and that's God Almighty. Now, you may avoid me, but one day you will have the answer for the wrong that you have done. And no one has sought that I have been made whole, that anyone has been made accountable. And so that's why I'm here today. It seems like I'm running a marathon, which I don't feel like running, but this one marathon that must be run. Even though I don't feel like it, but I'm going to run it to the very end. And so, and those of you that was on the last subcommittee, I got to be a little bit honest with you. You told me an untruth. You told me that you're not able to make a referral to the Office of Inspector General or to SLED. Well, that's not true. I'm going to tell you why. In 2019, South Carolina Office of Inspector General did a report regarding the housing situation based on a referral from this committee.
Mr. Jenkins.
Yes, sir.
I believe if you look at our...
My time is up. But thank you so much.
Well, but I wanted to tell you something.
Yes, sir.
You testified in front of our committee a couple times.
Yes, sir, I have.
And I just wanted to make it clear to you
yes,
that this committee cannot intervene or provide resolutions to any constituent's ongoing matter with an agency.
Yes, sir.
I tell you that each time.
Right.
And I just wanted to make it clear. You understand?
I do.
Yes, sir.
And then you also do it so that then you also continue to allow wrongdoing to go unaccountable, and then you also become a association with a crime and with criminals. So if this body is happy with being associated with criminals and wrong conduct, then so should it be. But you will not. But I will not be a citizen in this state and allow this committee and the South Carolina General Assembly or South Carolina Department of Employment Workforce, South Carolina Youth Affairs, South Carolina Open Inspector General, the United States Equal Employment Opportunity. I will not allow any of you all to have the documentation in black and white, and you refuse to do anything about it. So I run the marathon, and this one marathon, I may not feel like it, but it's one that must be run. But thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Sir.
Thank you.
Okay.
Any questions of Mr. Jenkins?
Okay, question.
No. I was asking our committee up here if they had any questions. No, and they don't.
Okay, good.
No, sir. They don't.